Caleb Morrow had endured 3 years ago. He stood in his new home, a modest house with high fences and hidden cameras, watching Liam sketch at the kitchen table. Ava, now 11, practiced guitar in the living room, her notes soft but steady. The scars of Elise's betrayal and Hannah's death lingered, but Caleb had built a sanctuary for his children, a testament to his unbreakable will. The DOJ had cleared his name, and his firm, reborn as Sentinel Solutions, thrived under Marcus Tate's steady hand. Yet the weight of a letter from Elise delivered that morning pressed against his heart. Caleb had surrendered to Rachel and Gwen days after the Portland Park meeting, trading Hannah's hard drive and Ethan Cole's memos for protection. Rachel had honored her promise, placing Liam and Ava in a secure location beyond Victor Grayson's reach. The tracker in Liam's sneaker. A chilling betrayal sown by Elise led to her arrest at a rural airstrip where she attempted to flee with forged passports. Judge Margaret Cole, unmoved by Elise's tearful pleas, granted Caleb permanent custody, citing her role in endangering the children. The courtroom's silence as the gavel fell echoed in Caleb's memory, a moment of victory tinged with sorrow. Elise faced trial alongside Victor and Julian Holt, their empire of lies unraveled by Rachel's investigation. Victor, stripped of his CIA prestige, received 20 years for bribery and conspiracy. Holt, his arrogance shattered, took a plea for 15. His firm, bankrupt Elise, convicted of fraud and child endangerment, got 10 years her sentence, a shadow of her father's, but heavy with loss. She had written to Caleb from prison, her letter arriving on Liam's 9th birthday. She spoke of regret, admitting Victor's manipulation and her own ambition had blinded her to the family she loved. She described the emptiness of her cell, the silence where Liam's laughter should have been. Her words begged for a connection to the kids, not as a mother, but as a penitent seeking redemption. Caleb folded the letter, tucking it into a safe for Ava and Liam to read when they were ready. He would not sway their hearts, but he would not hide the truth. Sentinel Solutions flourished, its contracts restored, as clients rallied behind Caleb's resilience. Marcus managed operations, his loyalty a constant through the storm. Lena Voss, now a partner, designed the firm's new cybersecurity protocols, her fierce spirit a tribute to Hannah's sacrifice. Rachel, promoted to a senior DOJ role, sent occasional updates, her professionalism softened by gratitude. Caleb had bought the suburban house with clean profits, its warm rooms a haven for his children. Liam's sketches, vivid with color, won school awards, his joy a balm to Caleb's wounds. Ava struggled, her quiet moments hinting at scars from Elise's absence, but her guitar playing grew bolder, a sign of healing. Caleb honored Hannah with a community center in Seattle's Rainier Valley, its walls adorned with art from local kids. The Hannah Grayson Center opened on Ava's 10th birthday, a day Caleb marked with a small ceremony. He gave Ava a framed photo of Hannah, her smile radiant, and spoke of her aunt's bravery. Ava traced the frame, her voice soft. She wanted to learn more about Hannah, she said, a step toward understanding her past. Caleb's throat tightened, pride and grief mingling. He saw Hannah's courage in Ava's eyes, a legacy stronger than blood. Elise's letter had stirred old memories, nights when she and Caleb planned their future under starlit skies. He visited her once at the federal prison in Oregon, a sterile room dividing them. Elise's face, once vibrant, was gaunt, her eyes hollow with remorse. She spoke of Victor's control, her fear of failing his expectations, and her love for Liam and Ava, twisted by ambition. She accepted her punishment. She said, knowing she had lost what mattered most. Caleb listened, his heart heavy but unyielding. He promised the kids would choose their path with her, a fairness she hadn't earned, but he would grant. He left without looking back, the prison's steel doors closing a chapter of pain. The legal battles faded, but Caleb's vigilance remained. Victor died in prison, a stroke claiming him 2 years into his sentence. Holt's appeals failed, his name erased from the industry. Elise served her time, her letters growing sparse but steady, each one a plea for forgiveness she knew would never come. Caleb focused on his children, their laughter filling the house where silence once reigned. He taught Liam to draw guided Ava's music and built routines that anchored them. The scars didn't heal, but they shaped a family stronger for their pain. Caleb stood on the center's steps during its opening, Liam's hand in his, Ava's guitar case slung over her shoulder. The community cheered, but Caleb's eyes were on his children. Their resilience, his true victory. Elise's betrayal had cost her everything, a price no remorse could undo. Caleb had lost a wife, a sister-in-law, and a piece of his heart. But he had kept what mattered most. The scars would always ache. But they told a story of survival, of a father who fought and won,